Okay, in this section, we will sketch the graph of system of linear inequalities. Okay, there are some methods of how to sketch the graph of a system of linear inequalities. Okay, first, in this case, in this example, there are two inequalities. So we will sketch the line of each inequality. Line of each inequality. So we will write it as an equation and draw a straight line. So when we draw the straight line, make sure that the inequality contains equal sign. Then the straight line will be a solid line. And if the inequality does not contain the equal sign, then we will draw a dotted line. Okay, so for the first equation, first inequality, let's find the x-intercept and y-intercept. And then connect the line, connect the points. So for the first inequality, okay, let me write the equation first. Then from here, the x-intercept is when y equals 0, then x value is, if y equals 0, if this is 0, then x equals 5/2. So 2.5. 1, 2, 3. So this is 5/2. Okay, and the y-intercept is x equals 0, then y is, okay, this x equals 0, then y is -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say this is -5. So this is y-intercept. And this inequality contains the equal sign, so we will use dotted line. Dotted line. Okay. And we need to shade half the plane. So the solution is above or below. So we don't know. So let's check. Let's test the test. 0, 0. Is 0, 0 a solution to this inequality? Well, let's check. X equals 0, y equals 0. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 is less than or equal to 5. Is this true? Yes, 0 is less than 5. So this point is one of the solutions. So the area containing this point is the solution. So lightly shade the solution of the first inequality. So the solution is above. The solution of the first inequality is above the line. Okay, from the second equation. Okay, the second equation is x plus 2y is greater than or equal to 2. So let's find the x-intercept. Then set the y value to 0. This is 0, then x equals 2. Why don't we just make an equal so that we can find the x-intercept, y-intercept. So y equals 0, then x equals 2. Let me use a different color. So the x-intercept is 2. Okay, 2 is over here. Let's find the y-intercept. The y-intercept, so let's set the x value to 0. X is 0, then y equals 1. Y equals 1. Okay, this is 1. And this is the x-intercept, y-intercept. So we will sketch the line. Since the second inequality contains the equal sign, we will use the solid line. So draw a solid line passing through these two intercepts. Okay. And let's check a point so that we can select the area, the solution area. So let's use the same number, 0, 0. So x equals 0, y equals 0, then that is greater than or equal to positive 2. 0 is greater than 2? No, it is not. This is false. So this point is not a solution. So the solution is the other side, above the line. Okay. So from here, the overlapped area is the solution. So what is the overlapped area? Okay, above this green line and above this red line. So this is the solution of these linear inequalities. How about the line? Are the points on the line also solution? Yes, because this is solid line. So including the line, and then this area are the solution of this inequality. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, this is an exercise number 11 in page 214. Okay, let's graph the first inequality. Okay, let's find the x-intercept and the y-intercept of the first inequality. So x-intercept is set the y value to 0, then 0 is greater than or equal to 4/3. Okay, let's use equation x plus 1, then 4/3 x equals -1, so x is multiply each side by the reciprocal of 4/3, 3/4, so -3/4. So the x-intercept is -3/4. So let me draw this point. So x is -3/4, -1, -2. So around this point, -3/4. Okay, then y-intercept is set the x value to 0. Set the x value to 0. So the first inequality is, okay, y equals, the x value is 0, so 4/3 times 0 plus 1, then y equals 1. So the y-intercept is x equals 0, then y is 1. And the first inequality contains the equal sign, so use the solid line. Okay, so this is the line of the first inequality. And let's check the area, whether it is above or below the solid line. Okay, let's test the point 0, 0. Okay, x equals 0, y equals 0. Then, okay, the first inequality is x equals 0, y equals 0. So 0 is greater than or equal to 1. Is 0 greater than or equal to 1? That is false. So the origin is not a solution, so the other side is the solution. The other side is the solution. Okay, so this is the graph of the first inequality. Okay, let's try the second inequality. Okay, the second inequality is, write the equation for the second inequality, y equals 5x minus 2. Then x-intercept is set the y value to 0, then 0 equals 5x minus 2, then 5x equals 2, move -2 to the other side, then +2, and divide by 5, so 2/5. So 2/5 is the x-intercept. Let's use a different color. So x-intercept is 2/5. 1, 2. This part, 2/5. X-intercept. Okay, let's find the y-intercept. Then set the x value to 0. Then we get the y value. So x equals 0. Then y equals, x equals 0, so y equals 2, right? 5 times 0 minus 2, then y equals -2. So this is the y-intercept. So -1, -2, y equals -2 when x equals 0. So the graph is, it looks like this. There's the equal sign in the inequality, so draw a solid line passing through these two intercepts. Okay, then let's check the side, either above or below the x-intercept, the line. So let's try the origin 0, 0. Then 0 is less than or equal to -2. Is this true? 0 is less than -2? No, this is false. So the solution is above the line. Above the line. Okay. Then the solution of the system of equation is the overlapped area. Okay, let's find the overlapped area. The overlapped area is above the black line. Above the black line. Okay, above the black line. also above the red line. So this is the solution. And we need to include the line as well. Okay, so this is the solution of the inequality. System of inequalities. Okay, oops. Okay, when we test this point in the second inequality, okay, 0 is less than -2. No, this is false, right? False. So 0, 0 is not a solution. So the solution is the other side. Oh my God. So let me erase this part. Okay, let me erase this part. Okay, draw again. Okay, this is x-axis, and the y-axis is the y-axis, right? Okay, so the solution for the first equation is above the line, black line. Okay, the solution for the second inequality is below this red line. Below this red line. And the solution for the first inequality is above the black line. So the overlapped area is above the black line, and below the red line. So this area is the solution. This area. How about the lines? Okay, the line starting from this point is the solution. Okay, sorry about this. I made another mistake, a terrible mistake. Okay, so when we select the area, make sure if a point satisfies the inequality, then the area containing the point is the solution. If the inequality is false, then the other side is the solution. Okay, so in this case, the solution is this blue part. Okay, then let's sketch the graph of the system of linear inequalities. Okay, first we will make it an equal sign so that we can sketch the line first, straight line first. So from the first inequality, let's write an equation and then draw the line. Y equals 4, then the line is what? Horizontal line or vertical line? It's confused. Then let's check this one, wholly vertex. Okay, wholly vertex means this represents the equation of a line. So the equation of a horizontal line starts with the variable y. So y equals 4, so that this is horizontal line. This is horizontal line. So let's say this is 4. So I will draw a horizontal line passing through 4 on the y-axis. Since there's no equal sign, I will draw a dotted line, horizontal dotted line. Okay, from the second equation, second inequality, y equals 1. This is also horizontal line. So y equals 1. This is 1. So draw a dotted horizontal line like this. Okay, from the first inequality, okay, y is less than 4. Y is less than 4. That means the area containing all the numbers less than 4. So it's got to be below the line. Right, below the line. Okay, how about the second inequality? The equation of the second inequality is a horizontal line. And y is greater than 1. Greater than 1 means above the line. Above 1, greater than 1. So it will be above the line. So from here, the overlapped area is below the horizontal line and above the horizontal line on the second line. So below the number 1 horizontal line and above number 2 horizontal line. So this is the solution. How about all the numbers on the horizontal line also solution? No, because there's no equal sign, so we don't include the numbers on the line. Okay, so this is the solution of this system of linear inequalities. Okay, now this is an exercise number 17. Okay, let's sketch the graph of these linear inequalities. Okay, the inequality of the number one, the first one is, okay, write the equation first and then draw the straight line of the first inequality. Okay, x-axis, y-axis. Okay, x equals 5. Is it a vertical line? Yes, this is a vertical line because wholly vertex. So the equation of the vertical line has variable x. X equals 5. So let's say this is 5. Then this is the vertical line. So I'm going to draw a vertical line passing through 5 on the x-axis. And the inequality, there's equal sign here. So we will draw a solid vertical line. Okay, and the first inequality is x is less than. X is less than. That means left of the line. So the left side of the line is the solution. Okay, how about the second inequality? So x equals -6, and this is also a vertical line. So let me use a red color. So this is -6. Then I'm going to draw a vertical line passing through -6. But since there is no equal sign, I will use a dotted line this time. Okay, then let's select the area. Okay, x is greater. Greater means right of that number, right side. So it's going to be the right side, all the way to the right. So the intersection is right of the red line and left of the black line. So the overlap area is the solution. Okay. In this case, the red line is included, but the black line is included here, but this red line on the left, the dotted line is not included. So this is the solution, graph of the solution of these inequalities. Okay, this is exercise 3, and this system has 3 inequalities. So let's draw sketch the 3 graphs. For 3 graphs. So for the first inequality, let's make it an equal sign so that we can draw a line first. So from here, let's find x-intercept, y-intercept. So x-intercept is set the y value to 0, then x equals 2, and y-intercept is x equals 0, then y is -2. So x equals 2 on 2, and y-intercept is -2 over here. So I'm going to draw a straight line. Since the inequality does not have an equal sign, draw a dotted line. Draw a dotted line like this. Okay, and let's test the point so that we can select the range, the area of the solution. Okay, let's try 0, 0. So x equals 0, y equals 0. X equals 0, then 0 is less than 2. Okay, 0 is less than 2. Is this true? Yes, this is true. So the solution for the first inequality is above the line. Let me use a little arrow like this. Okay, for the second inequality, x is -2. This is a vertical line. So use a red color, vertical line. So x is -1, -2. There's no equal sign, so I will use a dotted line as well. Okay, and is it the right side of the line? Okay, x is greater than. So greater than means right of that number. So the solution for this second inequality is right side of this red line. Okay, number 3. Okay, let's use this time green. Okay, y is equal to 3. Y equals 3 is a horizontal line. Horizontal line. Okay, don't forget this wholly vertex. If you are not sure whether the line is horizontal or vertical line. So y equals 3. So y equals 3. So y, the equation is horizontal line. So let's say this is 3. And the third inequality contains the equal sign. So I'm going to draw solid horizontal line. Okay. And y is less than 3. Less than means below this horizontal line. Okay, so this time let's find the overlapped area. There are 3 inequalities, so we have to find the overlapped area for all these 3 areas. So below the green line, right of the red dotted line, and above the black dotted line. So the overlapped area is in the middle. So this is the solution. So this solution includes the green line, and other lines are not included. So this is the area. This is the solution of this graph. Okay, in this exercise number 4, example 4, let's graph the system of linear inequalities. There are 4 inequalities. So let's draw each inequality. Okay, the first one is x plus y equals 5. Then the line is x-intercept is, x-intercept. Then set the y value to 0, then x equals 5. The y-intercept is set the x value to 0, then y equals 5. So x equals 5, y equals 5. Then draw a line connecting these 2 points. Okay, since the inequality has equal sign, I will draw a straight line. Okay, straight line. Like this. Like this. Okay, then the solution is above or below. Okay, let's try 0, 0, 0, 0. Then 0 is less than or equal to 5. Is this true? This is true, so the solution is below this black line. Below. Okay. Alright, for the second inequality, 3x plus 2y is equal to 12. Then the x-intercept is, if the y value is 0, then x is 4. How about the y-intercept? If x equals 0, then y is 6. So y-intercept is 6. Let's use a red line. And then the y-intercept is 6, x-intercept is 4. So connect these 2 points. There is equal sign, so solid line. Okay. Something like this. It's not straight. Okay, let's say this is a straight line. Okay, and then okay, let me just change it. This is not, let me draw it a little bit correctly. So, like this. Okay, this is better. This is better. Okay, let me graph this precisely. This is not, the line is not straight enough. So let me erase this and then graph it again. Okay, so let me graph this one again. Okay, so the first inequality is the x-intercept is 5 and the y-intercept is also 5. So draw a straight line. Like this. And then the solution area is 0 is less than 5. This is true, so below the black line. Okay. And for the second one, the x-intercept is 4, the y-intercept is 6. And there is equal sign, so draw a straight line also. Like this. And 0, 0. Let's try 0, 0. So 0 is less than or equal to 12. This is true. So the point, this area, the area containing this point is the solution. This area below the red line. Okay, for the equation 3, inequality 3, x equals 0, that means vertical line. Get the vertical line, and the vertical line contains zero equal sign, so I will use a solid vertical line. Okay, then x is greater than 0, that means the area is right of the green line. Okay, number 4. Okay, number 4 is y is greater than, okay, y equals 0. Y equals 0, then this is a horizontal line. Horizontal line. And there's equal sign also, so I will draw a solid horizontal line when y equals 0. Horizontal line whose y value is equal to 0. Okay, and then y is greater than 0, so the solution is above the line. Above the line. Okay, then let's find the solution. Let's try this one. Okay, so right of the green line, and then below the black line, and below the red line, above the blue line. So the solution should be this one, and this. Okay, so this is the solution of this system of linear inequalities. Okay, then what is the intersection point? What is the intersection of these two lines? How do you find this one? Okay, for this, and it looks like when x equals 2, y is 3. This looks like x is 2 and y is 3. Okay, then how do we find this one? It's simple. Okay, this is the point intersection between two lines, the black and the red. So so make it an equation. X plus y is 5, and the second inequality, make it an equation, and then solve this system of two equations. Then that will be the intersection of these two lines. So let's solve it. Okay, we can use elimination. So why don't we eliminate these y terms? So multiply the first equation by -2. Then -2x minus 2y equals -10, and add it to the second equation so that we can eliminate the y terms. So x equals 2. So we have the x value equals 2. Now let's find the y value. So let's use the first equation. So x plus y equals 5. Then x equals 2. So 2 plus y equals 5. Then from here, y equals -2 each side. Then y equals 3. So the solution is x equals 3 and y is 2. So yes, this is correct. So this is how we can solve to find the intersection of two lines. Set the equations, and then solve for x and y. Okay, in this example, okay, the solution is given, the graph is given, so let's write a system of inequalities. Okay, since the center is the solution, okay, this looks like below the horizontal line. Okay, let's say the horizontal line is 1, the line is 1, and then right of this y-axis, So let's say the y-axis is number 3, and then above the x-axis. So let's say the x-axis is the number 2, and this slant line is number 4. So we can write 4 inequalities. So from the first number 1, the horizontal line passing through y equals 4. So the graph, the inequality will be y is less than or equal to 4, because this is solid line, and the area is below the line, so y is less than number 4. Okay, for number 2, okay, this is 1 and 2. For the x-axis, horizontal line, so this is horizontal line whose y value is 0. So y is greater than, above this horizontal line, above the x-axis. So y is greater than or equal to 0, because there's equal sign because this is a solid line. Okay, the number 3 is the y-axis. Okay, y-axis is the vertical line. So equation of the vertical line is x equals something. So x equals, okay, the x value, the vertical line of the y-axis is 0. The x value is 0, so x is greater than or equal to 0. Greater than or equal to 0. The solution is the right side of the vertical line. So x is greater than the vertical line. So x is greater than or equal to, equal sign because the y-axis is a solid line. Okay, then the number 4. Okay, number 4 is this straight line. The straight line is, okay, 2 points are given. Since 2 points are given, we can find the slope. So the equation of this line is we need 2 things. We need the slope and 1 point. Since there are 2 points given, we can use one of these 2 points. And let's find the slope. The slope is rise over run. Okay, rise over run, or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, rise over run is this. Okay, let's start from this point. So going down 4 units. 4 units down, and okay, this is, okay, the x value is 4, and then 2 units to the right. So the solution will be 4 units down and 2 units to the right. So rise over run. Rise is negative 4. Going down, then negative sign. And right is 2. The right side is positive 2. So the slope is negative 2. Or if we use y2 minus y1 or over x2 minus x1, then that is y2, let's say this is the second point, so y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, then that is 4 over negative 2, so that is negative 2. So the slope is negative 2. Since we found the slope, we will use this slope, and then point, okay, we can use 6, 0. So let's use the 6, 0. Then use the formula. We can use slope intercept formula or point slope formula. Okay, let's use the point slope formula. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Y minus y1, okay, y1 is 0. M is negative 2. X minus x1 is 6. Then y equals negative 2x plus 12. So this is the equation of this line. Equation of this line. Then we have to include less than or greater than symbol. Okay, the solution is below. Okay, this equation is written in slope intercept form. Okay, slope intercept form. Then if the area is below, then we will use less than symbol. Less than symbol. So we will use less than symbol. So this will be the fourth inequality will be y is less than or equal to negative 2x plus 12. Okay, why did we use a less than symbol? Okay, we can try a point. So let's try 0, 0. Okay, 0, 0 is a point, is a solution of the fourth inequality. Plug in 0, 0, then 0 is less than 12. This is correct. So to make it correct, we have to make it less than. So we will use the less than symbol. So this is the system of linear inequalities.